Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Sham with another episode of that BUNGO Stray Dogs, the first episode of the second season already. We are, into what some of you guys said the best season of the show. I doubt that. It should give us some elevating seasons. Yeah, the third should be better than the second. The fourth should be better than the third. But I can see the reason for the hype. The ending of the first season, the Port Mafia and the detective and the armed detective agency should, cop hands and fight against the guild. Yeah, wow. The reason they were against each other to begin with was because Ashi had that bounty on him. Now that the guy that put the bounty is after both of them, they should probably put hand on hand and go after them, take war to their field and not to accept war. And yeah, before I saw it with the first episode, I know I promised Caddy. I read those 5 pages, the 24.5 chapter, A Heartless Dog. I did not think that they were written. I thought it was like a manga drawn. But yeah, they were actually worth it. But I have one question. Are you sure that they are not spoilers? Because I felt like at some point of the anime, we shall be introduced to the past of both Akutagawa and Dazai. I liked before their encounter how Dazai, they said that the first emotion Dazai have ever felt was hatred and then deep respect for Dazai. But to think of it, Akutagawa should not feel hatred unless he felt love or, some kind of emotion toward his companions, his friends. And if there was not some kind of love and some kind of relationship that would be worth even killing himself for, hatred should not be. So I would say that the first emotion Akutagawa had ever had was love, but not that deep of love. The way he was described, he was emotionless. I'm glad to know that his ability was to play with and to control what he wears. Rashomon is actually his clothes and he can shape them in whichever way he likes. I like that. And after all of his companions got killed because of an information they got, a group of, they were pirates, they will be meeting with the Port Mafia, something over there. That group killed all of them. His sister, I don't know yet who his sister is, managed to help Akutagawa run away. He tried to ambush them. And I'm just gonna say it. You already probably know all of that. He tried to ambush them, but when he reached to the point before they meet the Port Mafia, the 6 were dead. All of them. And on top of them was a guy, Dazai, Dazai. And there was the proposal that he is an executive, and the executive has the same. They said that the executives of the Port Mafia has the same authority of a member of the parliament. That's crazy. What kind of authority? And their boss, what kind of authority he has? That of emperor? Wow. The Port Mafia are no jokes. And yeah, they are 5 executives. Akutagawa now is he was the chief of the guerrilla of something, I don't remember. He had the status Dazai had before he become the executive Dazai. And now we have met already one of the 5 executives. We met Shuya. Yeah, the great Shuya. I'm looking forward to some more scenes with Shuya. And there are 4 more to meet. Taking the boss out of the count. Yeah, what a heartwarming way Dazai have made the invite to Akutagawa to be part of the Port Mafia. I like that chapter. I love that chapter. And with that aside, I guess we should get started with the second season. The war should be on. 4 years ago, back when the darkness of night was a far bluer hue than... So is that the... No, that's the boss. That's the boss. That's the boss. He looks like... Yeah, I wanted to say that he looks like Okabe Rintaro. He looks like Okabe Rintaro of Steins Gate. Oh, Dazai and Sensei. No, he's... A cat looks wise. He gives up. Nah. That's you would usually take it as comedy, but I want to. Doesn't he look wise? He gives up his seat when I have guests too. Anyway. Oh yeah, taking in count the way Dazai thinks that he has no value to life or the world at all, you know, no wonder he would take a cat as a sensei. That was back when he was an executive. Nah. Nah. That's probably from a suicide attempt. Or probably caused by Akutagawa. And yeah, because of that chapter, you get to understand why Dazai has that kind of... Why Akutagawa has that kind of jealousy over Dazai. He wants Dazai to be his master. Yeah. His list of these writ in darkness and blood. And how strong could the boss be? How strong could the boss be? Event and I need to... Death is endlessly consumed by men in cities and in literature. It is a singular event in one's life that none may reverse. Death. But not just death. He's an idiot. So he is actually a funny idiot. Is that another executive? Is that another executive? Ango. You should call him out with just about the... Tomato juice? Tomato juice? Sakaguchi Ango. He is one of the Port Mafia intelligence officers. Oh yeah? So he's not an executive? Yeah. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? So he is so important to the Port Mafia, yeah? There are a lot of information. It would only bore you to hear my stories. As the lowest ranking member of the organization? Is he? So that's way before the change. So that's the boss. He actually became the boss. And Dazai is in the Armed Detective Agency. We know nothing about Ango. 4 years ago, things have changed a lot. You want a boring life. He wishes for a boring life. No, we're just drinking. What was he planning on that night? So this incident, whatever is happening, is 4 years ago, yeah? And do we know when not we, you included, only I'm just watching the anime, I don't know a lot. Do I know when the Armed Detective Agency was founded, or when at least Dazai was there? No. But reading that chapter, I know that it took 4 years for Akutagawa to become, the chief, directly under the boss's command. I'm not sure if, he is. That's actually him, the one that appeared with longer hair, and I'll just keep going until the end. The stray dog. That was the first time the stray dog word is used. Stray dogs. And who are the stray dogs? Who are the stray dogs? So he is an executive at the moment. Taking it from the angle makes me look more manly. And so probably just by the way he is talking, Dazai already has something in mind. What is he going to do next? Ability, the scores. Oda, no, that's not flawless. Oda, no, the boss was not Oda, so that's not him probably. That's not him. The voice is close. I'm not sure. He probably became the executive that replaced Dazai, and it will explode. No? The invisible something we shared between us in a photograph. So Dazai became his the Dazai we know, and the glasses Ango is dead, and Oda, we don't know what happened to him. He probably is the boss now, or come on, how do I call always those things? It's Ango, yeah? Ango died. Until he became the boss. Received a summons from the boss. Or is it the little girl who is the boss? She is the boss. She is the boss. And he is with her probably, or Rintaro. So he is Rintaro. Dracula? I saw nothing. So this was the boss, or probably is he still the boss? No, he's not the boss. Oda later on became the boss. That little girl, I don't know the relationship between her and this guy, probably younger sister, or I don't care at the moment. Or she is the boss, and whoever that top echelon of the, who has the toppest rank, who has the top rank is usually the one that goes with her, that accompanies her, and yeah, and he became that because it looked like he was the one that they bowed for. I'm not sure if they bowed, now thinking of it, if they bowed to him or to her, since they were both together. But Shuya said boss, and Shuya is an executive. I'm sure of that. Shuya is an executive, and I don't know. So if they bow to him, he is above the executives. Who? Dazai. You're no. Killed. And yeah, probably if he falls to torture or anything, he would spill a lot of informations. But they seemed like good friends. I would like to think of it as Dazai did that, and the informations Dazai is threatening the Port Mafia with are the information inside the head of Ango at the moment. But I don't think Dazai would do that. I don't think Dazai would do that. I'm not sure, I just don't know. Oh, so that's what he did. Oda, right? Probably. Let's just not jump to conclusions. Because I have my own way. So, exactly. And he will know later on, this guy will know later on why Oda never kills anyone with that gun when he kills him. Yeah. if he kills him, you know, if it's not yet some kind of.
手を回せ。それから掃除屋を呼べ。死体を運ばせる。彼ら3人に家族がいたか調べよ。もしいれば家族には私から連絡する。
Ah,
それから間もなく幹部がお付きになる。
おはよう皆さん。
that's the executive.
今この難関面をクリアするところだから。ああ、まずい、抜かれた。爆撃、避けられた。
ダザイ殿、ご足労恐縮です。武器庫警備なものを撃たれました。
ポートマフィアの武器庫を狙うなんて命知らずは久しぶりだね。
おのおの9ミリを10発から20発受けて即死。その後武器庫から重火器が盗まれました。
じゃあ見てみるよ。これお願い。
急に渡されても。
この弾痕の数で貫通ってことは近距離からサブマシンガンか。かなりの手際だ。期待させてくれるね。倉庫の監視映像はある？パッと見たところはただの放浪者だけど相当訓練された兵だね。それぞれが
And does this have to do anything with Ango? Now he's he lost.
面目次第もございません。もう一度機会をいただければ必ずよ。
この銃わかる？
That's the gun. That's probably the gun. That's probably the gun Oda always carries with him.
式ですが、私より年上でしょう。おそらくグラウガイスト、欧州の旧式拳銃です。
Dazai knows about it.
この銃、夕べみたい。
Yeah.
ということは
That means they attacked me right before they hit the armory.
この襲撃者はその直前
That means
に私たちを襲ったことになる。
is that Ango?
これは
No, so
予想するよりずっと愉快な連中だよ、こいつらは。ヒロツさん、今回奴らが襲ったのはポートマフィア最高保管庫の一つだった。そこに正規の暗証番号で侵入している。番号
so they got Ango.
今回奴らが襲ったのはポートマフィア最高保管庫の一つだった。
So they got Ango. They got the information, or probably he is the one. Oh, damn it. Now the ideas are crossing in my mind. I'm just gonna say another theory. Probably Ango is not dead. You know, he was not killed yet. He went and did that all on his own. Now that guy is looking for him. Oda is looking for him, and Dazai is looking for the group that did all of that. Probably Dazai inspects that they... Yeah, he will reach to the top of that. Dazai will reach to the top of that. Oda will reach to the top of that. It will be Ango. One of them will kill Ango, and I'm expecting it will be... I'm not sure who will kill it, and that will cause, you know, the divergence in their way. He will stay, Oda will stay with the Port Mafia, and later on will become the boss after he kills the boss. And, you know, Dazai will get out of that, because he probably refused to fight his buddy. You know, the boss have said the relationship between both of them is something, you know, even greater than, you know, just hierarchical stuff and, you know, just a job friend or something. They are, you know, they have a great friendship. They have a great bond, and so I think that Dazai would refuse to fight him, even though he doesn't care, he doesn't seem to care that much, but he will refuse to fight him or to kill him. Arm mimic. I'll just go back. We don't know, my Sabor. We did manage to mimic. So mimic the Port Mafia. That's their job. Because they have the intelligence. Because Ango is their boss. I bet you he's not dead yet. One of them will kill him. It's either Oda or Dazai, and I'm thinking Oda will be the one. That's why he stayed with the Port Mafia, and Dazai did not like, you know, they had something between them, and Dazai left rather than killing him.
ポートマフィアの情報員インテリでミステリアスな男そして誰も君の正体を知らないわからん鈴木子
Over there. What is there? What is it? That's his ability. That's his ability. Flawless. Yeah, it was flawless. It has something to do with, you know, observation hockey.
狙撃された暗号の部屋だ今狙撃手を追ってる古書通りの向かいにあるビルが狙撃店だ
逃げ道を塞げってことだね
今手元に銀のたくさんがある必要なら
よせたら私が行くまであまり無理はするなよ
And so it will be the sniper. The sniper, it will not be. You will not be Ango, and yeah, one of them will end up killing him, right?
動くな逃げずに待ち伏せ狙いはこの金庫か
No, so I doubt that one of them is Ango now that they died so easily.
困った男だな小田作君がその気になればこいつらなんか一呼吸の間に殺せるだろうに
You know, he knows. He knows. Allows me to see 6 seconds into the future. And so now that makes you invincible, actually. What could... Unless, you know, does Dazai had any control over that? So, because if you fight Dazai head on, it will be like, and he is able to take off that ability. It will be like a hand-to-hand battle, weapon to weapon, whatever. No ability included.
生け捕りにしても情報は引き出せないからね何しろ奥歯に仕込んだ毒薬の味が大好きな連中なんだ分かってるよそういう意味で言ったんじゃないんだろけどね相手は戦闘のプロだいくら君でも殺さないなんて無理だよ
ああお前が来なければ死んでいた
小田作之助何があろうと絶対に人を殺さないという心情を持つ奇妙なポートマフィアその面倒な信念のせいで組織内では使い走りのように扱われるあれだけの腕を持ちながら
That makes it even clearer that his first kill will be Ango.
そいつの腰を見てみるといい旧式拳銃を下げているだろうそいつはグラオガイストというらしい拳銃で連射性と精度がお粗末だからこの狭い路地では威嚇くらいしか使い道はないおそらくその拳銃は彼らにとってエンブレムのようなものなんだろう自分たちが何者か示すための
Yeah.
何者なんだ
ミミック詳しいことは調査中だよでもアンゴの部屋に狙撃銃を向けていた線から何かわかるかもしれないね
この金庫を取り戻すためだ
金庫
暗号の部屋にあっただが鍵がなくて開かない
なんだそんなことどれどれ貸して
He's a thief. A thief.
開いた。
器用なやつだ。
Nothing is in there. Nothing is in there. So this gun was their emblem, right?
連中が何者か示すための。それをアンゴが持ってるってことは。
これだけでは何とも言えない。アンゴがこの銃を連中から奪ったのかもしれないし。
Oh, he might be them.
誰かを陥れる偽装証拠としたかったのかもしれない。
お前の言う通りだ。
He might be with
だ
them.
けど小田作、一つ気づいたことを教えるよ。昨日酒場で飲んでいた時、アンゴは取引の帰りだと言ったろ。あれは多分嘘だよ。また戦利品の骨董時計が詰まっていた。携帯や
The umbrella had been used.
吹き布に巻かれていた。そして出張先の東京は
And his work trip was to Tokyo, where it had rained.
雨が降って傘が濡れていた。何の不都合がある。
アンゴは自前の車で取引現場に向かったはずだけど、ではあの傘はいつ使われたのだろう。取引の前じゃない。傘は時計の上に置かれていたからね。そして後でもない。
なぜだ。
あの傘の塗り方は
It was wet enough that it wasn't used for a mere 2 or 3 minutes.
感じじゃない。たっぷり30分は雨に打たれてたはずだよ。それだけ雨の中にいたにしては、アンゴの靴もズボンの裾も乾いていた。取引が8時。我々が会ったのが10時。取引の後、2時間では乾くのに時間が足りない。
着替えを持っていたのかもしれない。
酒場からの帰りにアンゴの車に便乗したが、靴も着替えもなかったよ。私の予想では、アンゴは取引には行かず、雨の中誰かに会い、30分くらい会話をしてから、残りの時間を潰して帰ってきた。アンゴのような情報員はしばしば、雨の降る路上を密会の場所に選ぶことがある。室内より密談に。
So, it is actually, he is actually thinking that he's betraying them.
ならば一言言えばいい。言えないと。
He would not have to lie on an executive if the job has something to do with the Port Mafia.
そうすれば私も小田作もそれ以上は聞かない。そうだろう。
He is a betrayal, probably. He is a betrayer.
アリバイまで用意して密会を隠
He
した。
is probably a traitor. Ango.
おやおや、大した精神力だね。実際のところ私は君たちを敬意しているのだよ。これほど正面からポートマフィアにぶつかってくる組織はなかった。
ダザイよせ。
唯一の恐れは君が狙いを外すことだ。だができるさ。君は狙撃手だろ。
ダザイ。
どのみち君は殺される。なら最後に敵幹部を葬る。
Is that Ango?
やめろダザイ。
Is that Ango? And
一緒に連れて行ってくれ。この参加する世界の夢から覚めさせてくれ。
ダザイ。
will he shoot him? The shot came from the gun on the back of Oda, and he shot Ango. Ango is dead over there. So he shot only the shoulder. He only shot the shoulder. That's Ango. That's Ango.
悪いね、びっくりさせて。迫真の演技だったろ。
演技。
彼が外すことは分かっていた。狙撃銃の跡は左頬についていた。つまり彼は左利きだ。利き腕ではない右手の上、まともに立てないほどふらついた状態で。
So it was not Ango.
拳銃では銃口を額に
What is? Oh, so he actually made the shot.
会話で時間を稼いで彼の腕が疲れれば、あとは小田作が何とかしてくれる。
やめろダザイ。もういい。
小田作。
He might be the enemy.
頼む。
He might be the enemy. Ango might be the enemy. I would have loved to react to the opening and the ending, but you know, the first episode usually has no opening, no ending. And we will have to wait until the second episode, and I'm damn sure Ango is a traitor. That's the only thing I can think of. Who else would do all of that and try to mimic the Port Mafia and knows all the codes, all the big information? You know, the gun might be put there as you know, something to set him up for the Port Mafia to think he is, you know, a traitor. And he might actually be a traitor who used that gun when he is on duty. And so, wow, I'm glad we're starting the second season strong with those guys, getting to, you know, see a glimpse of the good old days. And yeah, I'll just have to keep all of that in mind and think about it until I watch the second episode, and you know, probably I will have came with a greater theory in the next episode. And yeah, see you guys.